Okay, so I just came back from my own intervention. I wholeheartedly swear that I will not take away Luigi's Mansion from Logan's hands, even though he already did for us way back when.
Just yet.
Yeah, just yet, because I did find an alternative. But it's not with the Hidden Mansion, even though I did promise that before. But, I guess we should talk about that real quick. Welcome back to Luigi's Mansion, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bonus video of a sort, where I get to show you guys the Hidden Mansion from the PAL release of Luigi's Mansion.
Oh ho ho ho.
I'm just saying, just one day. One day can I go without seeing ghosts.
He looks around the corner, it's like, Mario? Mario.
Devil damn it.
Just in the darkness. So actually getting the serious talk. James, why is it called the Hidden Mansion? Are we dealing with like some sort of upside down castle thing? Or
Okay, so the Hidden Mansion in Luigi's Mansion, Bumtish, is pretty much the game's new game plus. Now, for the version that we got here in the States, the most it really was is that enemies hit harder, but you also hit harder as well with your poltergust.
Okay,
Yeah, sorry, Todd. Not gonna worry about that this time. Bye-bye.
Now, what were you saying, Allie?
Okay, yeah, real quick, while Luigi was talking to Toad, I saw something flash in front of Luigi's face. You might have to go back on playback and slow it down to see.
Wow.
It was probably the lightning.
No, it wasn't the lightning. It was something else.
Whoa. Actually, I just
something
realized.
reddish.
Did you call him Waluigi?
No, I said
No.
while Luigi. I just kind of slurred the words together.
Wait, I just realized something as well.
Yes, the entire mansion is flipped.
Yeah, it's mirrored.
Okay, so let me put it to you this way. The PAL version of the Hidden Mansion is a little more interesting than what we got in the fact that, first of all, the entire mansion is mirrored, and secondly, all of the ghost patterns in this game were completely altered to make for a much harder experience.
And also, the other cool thing this gave us is that our poltergust now works lightning fast.
Oh yeah, no, like as I said before, of all the things we did get is that the ghosts do hit harder, but we hit harder as well thanks to our super poltergust.
Check it.
Nice.
Awesome. This is just to put on the record. Most people who speedrun.
Wait a minute, you're not supposed to be here this early.
Well, that's
Oh,
another
yeah.
thing. That's another thing we should talk about. Like, they also started hitting us with some of the more brutal ghosts earlier on, and we'll probably see it later. Some bosses also change up as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, a lot was altered with the PAL release, and I mean, not to say that what we got was terrible. It's just that you could sort of tell the game was the mode, or excuse me, the Hidden Mansion mode for the U.S. release was sort of rushed to make that November 21st release date.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it
unfortunately.
released later in Europe?
Oh no.
Yes, about a few months later. Like I think it literally wasn't released till like early 2010 in
Stupid
Europe.
mousies.
Yeah, these mice are gonna get in our way of getting rid of these ghosts. But
Now, I will say this much. I was originally intending on doing a whole playthrough on the Hidden Mansion, but let's just say that, I mean, as much as I like the idea of them making the ghost variation, or excuse me, the ghost placement a bit harder for the sake of a challenge, I think they did their job a little too well, to a point where it kind of feels a little BS at times.
well, like here, this is crazy. These purple punchers everywhere, or pink punchers.
Oh, you think this is bad? Later in like Area 4, you remember that area? You remember that one treasury area that gives you
Yeah.
the key to Suki?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
When you open up the treasure chest, they spawn like up to 10 or 15 purple punchers to
Devil
a point where the
damn.
game actually chugs a bit.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
We cannot handle the raw supernatural power.
Nice. But yeah, most people who speedrun the game usually play it on either New Game Plus or Hidden Mansion mode just because of this super fast, super poltergust.
Just yeah, I mean, that's the one thing I love about this new game plus though, the fact that you have something much more powerful to make for much faster playthroughs, which honestly kind of makes the game a little more fun to speedrun.
So I will
Which
I
one?
also say, oh, got him.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, the speedy spirits are
whoa.
still here as well. I think they're in the same spots.
Snap,
I believe they are.
Oh, also,
Yay.
I guess because it's somewhat relevant, James, in the 3DS version of Luigi's Mansion, the remake, the reboot or whatever, no, yeah, just the remake, the port up.
Yeah, it's a remake.
It's a remake, courtesy of the Zelda remake makers.
The Hidden Mansion in that is based on the PAL version.
Okay, and I guess Hype answered my question. So cool, we did eventually get the PAL Hidden Mansion in the 3DS version.
not without a few changes in the system that kind of made it worse.
What?
How so?
Well, I mean, the one part that's negligible is the fact that, well, they got rid of the mirrored aspect of it, and I know certain interesting little attentions to detail were taken out, like the fact that in the Bulasis fight, you actually rode on the Poltergust like a horse.
Oh yeah.
Right,
It was weird, but at the same time, it was kind of interesting, if not a little more irritating.
It was
But
anything. Oh,
that aside, I think the one thing that the 3DS version of the Hidden Mansion fucked over the most, it got rid of the Super Poltergust.
oh, what? That was like your one edge.
It makes the game harder for more arbitrary reasons.
Dang, that was like the one edge you had over these things, and they took
Yeah,
it.
it felt more like it made the whole thing feel more like a risk versus reward sort of style.
Just if I could just make like a quick joke, it's like you're complaining about like the harder difficulty. It's like, man up.
I also think that I also remember something. I may be confused. I think there was also I thought I remember hearing something where like another thing is that your health does not your health also doesn't restore between chapters anymore.
I don't think that, I think what it is that your health doesn't restore between like when you save and quit and all that stuff, or maybe it's always been that way.
I feel like it was. Double set. Yeah, we know it's the big boss rush. Yeah, so it's just a look at. We're just gonna do the first chapter.
Yeah, it's pretty much been there, done that. Aside from, well, obviously they changed up some of the ghost strategies. Not so much for the gallery ghosts though; they're still the same. At least as
I
far as
won't
I
fall for
remember.
the same mistake twice.
I don't know. It's all mirrored now. You think you can muster up the
Honestly,
challenge?
you'd be surprised how much a mirror, like a whole mirrored setup, can sort of twist your perception on how to play the game. Like that's kind of how it was for me when I first started playing.
But yeah, it's your whole muscle memory.
It drives all lefties mad. It's basically like, so this is Twilight Princess on the Wii U.
Well, the cheese.
Ooh,
Oh, golden
get the mouse. Get the mousey.
But yeah, it's basically. But no, it's just it's all your muscle memory going to town. And yes, stuff like this that I had no idea about when I was playing is why James is going to do so much better when he takes over again.
Somewhere down the road, assuming the whole system will work in the first place.
Yes, we have a plan.
You know we're gonna be doing Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm sure.
Well, of course.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Get him.
Now just watch as this poor father gets murdered again.
Jeez. Gold portrait
Watch as he
acquired.
dies twice.
Marianne.
Gold portrait acquired.
I mean, say what you will between like all versions of the game. Like at least we still got the Super Poltergust, so we still got the satisfaction just sucking them up that quickly.
Yeah.
Also, we have to say, I guess now's a good time as any. We've looked into it. We've tried, as it stands right now, unless we were to get some sort of 3DS that could capture itself, or they ported it up. There's no way we can do anything for Dark Moon, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Nope.
because I think the original capture software and device that one guy made, by the way,
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
it went for over $400 just for the device alone.
Yeah.
In general, it's been discontinued.
Yeah, I know. I was going to get to that. It's been discontinued, and as far as I know, I don't think there's any other sort of device or software that can let you do it.
There is actually a new software, but it's only on new 3DSs, which I don't have. So basically, we'd have to chip in Gold Portrait acquired. You basically would have to buy a whole new system. So we've been testing out Citra a little bit, but Citra, as James pointed out, Dark Moon had a lot of resources, a lot of items, a lot of effects that
It pushed the 3DS for the time. The original 3DS, I should stress, but still.
so emulation really chugs, and yeah, sorry.
Hey,
Code.
loser. Bye, loser.
Bye.
Go be a loser!
But yeah, so because of that, like the ROM itself, because of how much Dark Moon pushed the 3DS, the ROM for it can be really like strenuous at times, even to a point where there's like a whole lot of
Basically,
lag.
the game crashes when you meet your first ghost.
It's not good. But I mean, we can say right now, all you need to take away from that game, spoilers, is that somehow King Boo escaped, and we met a really nice, cute ghost puppy who's now Luigi's Yoshi,
I'm
and
scared.
I'm so happy.
I want to go home.
No, thank
okay,
you.
never mind. I'm brave. I'm brave.
But yeah, just the joke I was gonna have. I was gonna end it all off with is like, so yeah, because of these circumstances, sadly we aren't able to record Dark Moon, and literally everyone's like, and nothing of value was lost.
All you have to know is that Luigi got his own Yoshi, which I love.
No, he got his own Scrappy Doo.
Oh, come on, he's not that obnoxious.
Okay, yeah, he's not that bad. I'll be completely fair there. That
Get
was
him.
kind of a
Yeah.
cheap. That was kind of a cheap shot. Kind of like that was a cheap shot on the poor baby.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to what the third one will bring. Sorry,
Yeah,
Chauncey.
but yeah, we'll definitely be able to do the third game. And I mean, if what I hear is correct, apparently the remake of the original game still works on Citra. So I mean, that's if nothing else, that's how I'll do my eventual redo or our eventual redo of the Luigi's Mansion.
If it
comedy.
works, we're hoping.
If it does
Yeah.
work, and because I mean, yeah.
James
mean,
did
I'll-
not like how the first one came out.
Yeah, as much as I can say whatever I want, it doesn't change the fact that yes, my bias kind of got the better of me of that playthrough, and I mean, I want to say I apologize, but I know these guys won't believe me.
I want to say I'm sorry, except I'm actually not.
Here we see a representation of James' ego regarding Luigi's Mansion. No, okay. That was a joke about Chauncey.
Well, anyway, how about we actually start talking about something that's a little more original for the Hidden Mansion?
Yeah.
The boss fights were redone.
Oh, that's bigger.
Yeah.
Well, it's bigger and it
Oh,
goes
it is
over.
bigger. Oh my
Swerve.
god.
And
Okay.
it weaves. It's serpentines.
It
Oh.
trips you. That will trip you big time. And it's
Case
still
in
fucking nuts.
point.
Okay.
And that's not all. Look what they did to the bouncy balls.
They're
That's
even
not too
bouncier.
bad.
Yeah, they're just bouncier. They're not that much different.
Die.
Donk.
But at least I still have my
So-
super Gus.
So when you said that the bosses weren't different, you were actually lying.
Well,
no,
we
no,
never
no,
said
no,
they
no,
were
he meant
different.
the portrait ghost.
No. I mean, watch what Chauncey's about to do.
So what he means is, oh jeez.
Oh, lordy. That's a temper tantrum.
I'd say this is pretty different.
To clarify, Gui, all of the other regular portrait ghosts are almost like the same. It's
Ow.
the chapter bosses. So Chauncey,
Yeah, you know, Chauncey,
Bogmire,
Bogmire,
those guys are
Right.
different.
And King Boo.
Yeah,
Right.
the big guys are different.
Oh.
Jeez. Yeah, no, I can see this though, so, and that star on the lower right is indicating that this is Hidden Mansion mode.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that honestly, I always thought that star was more so meant to say that this is actually a new play.
There you
Nice.
go.
Like
Ooh.
you beat the game at least once or twice. But
Yay.
regardless, we captured the baby again.
Yay, we committed child abuse.
I think that's a gold portrait if you get him within 2. Because I don't know how else you can get him in 1.
I think I remember saying this in the commentary as well. With bosses, you have to suck them up while trying to lose as little health as possible.
That was it. I
Yeah,
apologize.
and as you can tell, he didn't do a good job of that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're in hard mode, that's gonna happen.
Well, I think he probably got at least a silver.
We'll see.
But yeah, like again, I was sort of tempted to try to do a whole playthrough of the Hidden Mansion mode, but I need better chops, and unfortunately, I don't quite have the chops, especially now when there's already a new game along the way. And honestly, I think my time would be better spent practicing up for that.
That's fair.
Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Gui, what did you think of this whole little hidden expansion?
I think it looks more fun, I guess. Definitely harder.
It is harder for sure.
Has replayability.
Yeah, I appreciate the super poltergust that they give you in this
Just
version.
yeah, I still hate the fact that the 3DS version gimped it to a point where it's like it feels arbitrarily hard as opposed to, well, you know, an
Yeah,
actual.
it seems
Which would be-
seems kind of unfair in a way.
It does feel unfair, which is a shame because I do think the 3DS remake is a pretty solid remake. It's just that portion and maybe a few other touches here and there were kind of squandered,
Hey,
but
whoa.
that's really all there is to
To
it.
show the cutscene, they had to quickly flip it back the normal way. Anyway,
Yeah.
you got 2 golds and a bronze.
Oh, I could have sworn that would have been a silver.
Also, hi, what did you think of the hidden expansion?
It definitely lives up to the whole, the mantra of being a harder mode. Like, I definitely do appreciate how much more bells and whistles the PAL version had, even though I'm perfectly content with what we had in the States, but...
And for those wondering why I was able to record the PAL version without a PAL GameCube,
That's James's little secret.
It's a secret to everyone.
I own the game in one way or another. I don't feel sorry. It's not like I'm doing a full playthrough of this anyway. So let's go inside the heart door and see what we've got in store.
What dark destiny awaits us?
What I would have liked is if you found a way to splice it so that it'd be like Luigi does put in the key, but when he grabs the knob, it's still the
Huh?
Yay! He found a new game.
Yay.
And God, the art. I'm sorry. The
Looks
art.
great.
The artwork is just so improved. I love it.
Luigi's fun. Back to you, Hype.
I was just saying, like, a part of me would have liked the idea where it's like he did put the key in, like in that animation, but you found a way to splice it so that when he grabs the handle, it's still the locked animation where it's like.
Let me in!
That would have sucked. Let me in! Okay. In all seriousness, folks.
I need to get the Luigi. He apparently needs all that stardom.
Yeah.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, see you all for Luigi's Mansion 3.
Bye.
See you there at the hotel.
The Hotel Luigi?